Greetings! Thank you for tuning in to practice today. We have a very powerful practice that I'm excited to share with you. This one will really be activating to that warrior that's within you. This is a warrior tension release exercise. So with this exercise, we're going to go beyond our limits here and tap into that inner warrior strength that we all have deep down inside. And we're going to be able to release some inner stress, some deep-seated stress, and activate more of our power. Who wants more of that in their life? I know I do. So I love these practices and I'm very excited to share it with you. So make it challenging at times. I invite you, when it gets challenging, to go beyond your edge, whatever that is, whatever that comfort zone is. If it's just uncomfortable, is go beyond that and just remember your intention. Let that intention drive you, and let that desire to live more of your power in your life drive you, and to release the things that don't serve you. And just do your best, and each day that you practice this, you'll get better and better. And each Kundalini exercise, you activate more of that strength and that power and update the nervous system so these get easier. But just like a warrior practices, a warrior trains the mind and disciplines the self so that the warrior can stay calm in life, handle life's challenges with more ease, doesn't have to prove the self all the time of how powerful the warrior is. The warrior can just stay calm and be present and be in presence and be serving a higher mission, serving the sovereign, right? And so we're training ourselves to be warriors so that we can serve our own sovereign, the true self, the divine self, the Sat Nam, right? That true essence that's within us. So we're disciplining our outer self and our mind and our nervous system like a warrior so that we can serve our true self, which is really the greatest blessing to all of the world when we're in alignment with that place. And we'll be able to be more grounded, more present, more clear, and have the power and the courage and the strength when we need it. So enough talking about it. It is time to dive in. So I invite you to sit here, making yourself comfortable in easy pose with a straight spine, shoulders down and back, chin subtly tucked in, closing the eyelids and elevating the inward gaze upwards to the brow point, between the eyebrows. Bring the palms of the hands together, generating some heat. The palms together, tucking the thumbs between the sternum, slightly into the sternum. Inhale deep through the nose. Hold, lightly tense the muscles, the face, the hands, and everything. Exhale, releasing the tension and any cares or concerns from the day, letting it all drift away. Inhale deep through the nose. Once again, hold and lightly tense the muscles, the face, the hands, and everything, gathering any tension. And exhale, releasing the tension. And inhale deep to tune in. Namo Guru Dev Namo Namo Guru Dev Namo Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale deep through the nose. Hold the breath, placing the tongue on the roof of the mouth, shoulders down and back, connecting with the heart space. Calling forth your intention for this practice. It can be as simple as one word. Exhale, relaxing the hands to the knees, staying inward. Meditating here for a moment on the breath. If you haven't already warmed up with a warm-up video, go ahead and just shake the arms out, shake the hands and fingers, loosening up the arms, rolling the shoulders, massaging any arm muscles that could use some extra love or attention, giving gratitude to this body that's always serving. Shake out the hands and fingers. Okay, for this first exercise, we have movement and we also have chanting a mantra. The mantra is very simple. All right, so sitting here in easy pose with a straight spine, head level with the ground. Bring the right palm facing down to the right side here with a straight right arm at this diagonal angle. And then the left palm is facing the left side of the face. And left elbow relaxed here. And there's two movements here with chanting. So what we're gonna do is slap the ground on our right side. Slap it pretty firmly and hard, 8 times. And as we do that, we're gonna chant HUD, 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 a total of 8 times. We chant HUD as we slap. And then we're going to 8 times. We're not actually gonna slap our face, but we're gonna bring our hand about an inch away as if we were going to slap our face. And if we were to actually slap our face, it should be so hard that it would leave a bruise. That's how hard we want our hand to be moving here without actually touching the face. A really hard slap here. And we're going to chant Huddy, 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 Huddy with each one. So Hud as we slap the right hand 8 times, and then Huddy as we slap the left hand without actually touching the face. Okay, so making ourselves comfortable here in this posture. Right palm facing the ground with a straight diagonal arm here. And then left palm facing the left side of the head. And inhale deep. Exhale with the eyes closed and our gaze to the brow point. And begin. HUD. HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 Huddy, 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 HUD, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 huddy. Inhale deep through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Meditating here for a moment. Observing the breath. Feeling your strength and power. Shaking out your fingers and hands and arms. Bring the palms face down on the ground next to you. Now we're going to use both arms and chant hud, 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 hud. A total of 8 times. And we're going to bring them to each side of the face here. Huddy, 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 huddy. A total of 8 times. 8 huds and 8 huddies here. And we'll continue this. Closing the eyes, sitting here with a straight spine. Powerful movements where we're slapping the ground firmly. And then powerful movement here where we're slapping the hands towards the face to about 1 inch away from the face. Really hard movement here without actually hitting the face. Inhale deep. Exhale. And inhale to begin. Hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, 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 huddy, 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 huddy. Excellent. Continue on. You're doing great. Powerful movement, powerful chant. Now's the time. If not now, when? Feel your strength, feel your power. As a warrior, you're doing great. Continue on. Harder. Hit the ground hard. Slap towards the face. Cool yourself off with the breeze. Powerful movement. You're doing great. Keep going. Feel your strength as a warrior. Now's the time. If not now, when? You're doing great. Continue on. Powerful chant. Powerful movement. Excellent. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. You made it 4.5 minutes. You have less than 30 seconds to go. Make it the best as if you just started. 20 seconds. Powerful chant, chanting from the navel. Powerful movement. 10 seconds. Make it your best as if you just started. Inhale deep. Exhale. Relaxing the hands to the knees. Meditating here. Allowing the self to be. Observing the breath. Notice the energy shifting. Warriors are relaxed in their presence. Their muscles stay relaxed throughout the day. Their energy is relaxed. So then when they need it, they can command their energy, command also their attention. However, when the warrior practices, we practice these exercises so that we can release the tension and so that we can stay more relaxed throughout the day and throughout our existence. Instead of going into fight or flight, carrying around tension all the time, we can stay relaxed, ready to respond like a warrior. A warrior doesn't react, a warrior consciously responds. So we're relaxing the tension and the deep stress, accessing our power, and tapping into that courage. So we'll have the courage to always be ourself. That's the ultimate goal. Courage to be our ultimate self, our true self. Just a few more exercises here. All right, sitting here for our next exercise with a straight spine, bringing the tip of the thumb to the base of the pinky, wrapping the four fingers over the thumb, making fist with the arms out to the sides here, holding pretty firm tension in the fist. We're going to do a very powerful movement, bringing our fist up right in front of our shoulders here. We're going to do a very forceful, powerful movement as if we're going to hit our body, but stop about an inch before hitting the body. So we're not actually hitting our body, we're just moving our fist really powerfully, forcefully, closing the eyes and doing this as powerful as possible and also rapidly. About one movement per second. The breath will adapt as needed. Excellent, you're doing great. Continue on. Powerful movement. Feel great tension in the arms as you bring the arms towards the shoulders. This is probably that point where it's getting a little challenging. You're doing great. Keep going. When the brain says, I can't, try saying, I can, and see what happens. And then let that evolve to I am, I am, I am. Feel your strength, feel your power. When we use the energy that we have and keep our body moving, we tap into that infinite energy that gives us the strength to keep going, the true source of power. Training our nervous system with Kundalini Yoga to be able to stay calmer and handle life's challenges with more ease and more strength. To also be able to stay grounded. This is the yoga of awareness, where we become aware of our true self, our real self, the divine self, universal truths. We tap into and awaken to that great spiritual awareness. However, not in a way where we neglect the body and neglect the opportunity to be human, but in a way where we get to be fully grounded because we're working with the nervous system and using our body to be able to achieve those awarenesses. And we're shedding things in the mind, clearing space, And so that great awareness has a space to come into in our mind, and then we can ground it here in our body and ground it on this earth and bring this essence and this awareness into our full existence and into the world. So we get to be fully human in our full power, aware of our infinite self, our true self, and also grounded in our finite self. We're merging the infinite and the finite, the formless and the form. Both are equally important. We're not here to just be in one or the other, but to unite both of them. Last 20 seconds. Powerful movement. Inhale deep. Exhale, relax the hands. Meditating here. When you're ready, gently lay down on your back for the next exercise. Laying down on your back here with the arms by the sides. Not getting too comfortable because we got a couple exercises left. All right, so making fist of the hands once again. The fist pointed up to the sky. We're going to punch up to the sky. The arms are straight above the shoulders. And then we're going to bring our fingertips down and touch our chest, the sides of our chest here. Punch up with fist, and then bring the hands down and tap the chest firmly with the fingertips. Punch up, tap, punch, tap. Powerful movement here. Powerful punch. Powerful tapping in the chest. Activate your power. Feel that warrior strength. Excellent, you're doing great. Continue on. Powerful movement, powerful punch, powerful tap. You're doing great. You made it this far. Don't stop now. Keep going. "30 seconds left. Make it your best as if you just started. Remember your intention. Punch. Powerful movement here. Powerful punch. Powerful tapping in the chest. Activate your power. Feel that warrior strength. Excellent, you're doing great. Continue on. Powerful movement, powerful punch, powerful tap. You're doing great. You made it this far. Don't stop now. Keep going. "30 seconds left." Make it your best as if you just started. Remember your intention. Inhale deep. Exhale, relax the arms. Resting here for a short moment, observing the breath. Okay, for this next exercise, a lot happens with this next exercise. Tapping into that power, but we're also going to tap into the power of our navel. Which there's a lot of power here. This is where the mother carries the physical baby when the baby is growing, and we come from that navel. It's where we can access, as the yogis say, immortal energy from our navel point. It's also where our reproductive energy is really harnessed. And so it's a really powerful energy center, and the more powerful our navel, the more confident we feel. And the more serious people take us when we speak, and just the more energy we have access to. So this next one is going to be working on that. And it's also said to enhance our intuition, which is also a power. It's knowing without knowing is what intuition is. And it's that you often hear people say, listen to your gut, right? Listen to that intuition. So we're also training ourselves. So that's really important for a warrior to know more than just what they see physically, but to really know what's going on and know without knowing at times, right? So that intuition can really be a valuable asset in our life, and something to also protect us and know when to take action, when not to take action, which way to go on the infinite ways that our path could lead. And ultimately the highest use is to use that intuition in a way to make choices that are in alignment with the highest good of all. All right, so here with our feet together, our legs together, feet together, and pointing the toes downward, making fist once again. We're going to bring our fist up to the sky, right above the shoulders, arms extended all the way. And this may be a little challenging. However, I invite you to just do the best you can and go beyond the edge here. Lifting the feet about 6 inches off the ground and holding this posture here. And then same thing, we're going to bring The fingertips down, tapping the chest, punching the sky, fingertips down, while leaving the feet hovering about 6 inches off the ground. Excellent, you're doing great. Continue on. Fists up to the sky, fingertips down. This is spiritual warrior training, so we don't have to fight life so much, so that we can relax in life and always be in our power and have the courage to be ourselves and nobody else. And no one else can do it for us. No one else can be us other than us. It's up to us. Only we have the key. And the power is always within us, ready for us to access anytime we choose. We only practice so we know where to find it, and so that we remember who we truly are. And we shed away what no longer serves. Final 30 seconds here. You're doing great. Excellent, you're doing great. Continue on. Fists up to the sky, fingertips down. This is spiritual warrior training, so we don't have to fight life so much, so that we can relax in life and always be in our power and have the courage to be ourselves and nobody else. And no one else can do it for us. No one else can be us other than us. It's up to us. Only we have the key. And the power is always within us, ready for us to access anytime we choose. We only practice so we know where to find it, and so that we remember who we truly are. And we shed away what no longer serves. Final 30 seconds here. You're doing great. 10 seconds. Inhale deep. Hold. Exhale. And relax. Very nice. Make yourself comfortable here for deep relaxation. Observing the natural flow of breath. Allowing the breath to work its way to its natural flow. Allowing the body to start to relax down into the earth. Feel the body drifting deeper and deeper down into the earth, sinking down into the earth, relaxing. Body being held and fully comforted by the earth. And for this moment, letting go of the mind, allowing the mind to drift away with these relaxing and uplifting sounds. Relaxing here, the arms by the sides, allowing the body to sink deeper and deeper down into the earth, relaxing. Observing the breath and allowing the body to sink deeper and deeper down into the earth, relaxing. Allowing the mind to drift away, being serenaded by these inspirational and uplifting sounds. Start to return your awareness to your physical body. Slowly turning your awareness to your physical body. Wiggling your toes. Wiggling your fingers. Rotating your wrist and your ankles. Reaching the arms overhead and stretching the hands and feet away from each other. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhale. Gently bringing the right knee up to the chest. Wrapping the arms around the right knee. And gently guide it over towards the ground on the left side, extending your right arm out to 90 degrees, facing the right hand for cat stretch. Gently releasing the right knee, lowering it down, coming to center, and bring the left knee up to the chest, wrapping the hands around the left knee. Bring it into the chest and guide the left knee over towards the floor on the right side. Extending your left arm out to 90 degrees to the left and turning the head to face the left arm. Releasing the left leg, lowering it down, coming to center. Bringing the bottoms of the feet together and the palms of the hands. Simultaneously rub the hands together and the feet together. Stimulating the nerve endings, a nice treat for the brain. Bringing both knees to chest, wrapping the arms around the knees, tucking the nose into the knees. And gently rock side to side a few times. And begin rocking forward and back, massaging the spine, taking your time, rocking back and forth. And when you're ready, roll on up to easy pose, sitting cross-legged. Wonderful work, great exercise, great practice. This is a great one to do every day for 40 days if you really want to drive home the effects and tap into that warrior power and to receive the sustained effects and the residual effects that come from regular practice. However, even on an occasional basis, this exercise is a really great one to get us to release some tension that's stored and to tap into that warrior presence and warrior power. So a great resource, a great tool in your toolbox that you can draw upon anytime. Thank you for practicing. We'll go ahead and close out with a long Sat Nam, bringing the palms of the hands together, generating some heat. Palms together, tucking the thumbs into the sternum slightly. Shoulders down and back, chin subtly tucked in, inward gaze elevated upwards to the brow point. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold and lightly tense the muscles. Exhale, energizing the muscles throughout the body. And inhale deep for long and powerful with love. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for this practice. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this free will to direct our mind. Thank you for this opening heart and opening mind and awakening to the divine. Thank you for our true power, our true essence. And thank you for our true strength and the courage to be ourselves. May we go forth and have a wonderful day. Sat Nam. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for being you. And thank you for tuning in to Amrit Yoga Collective channel. Click the bell notification to stay in tune and aware of the new videos coming out. And let us know how the practice is going for you, how this practice is, what you feel now, what you're experiencing, and also let us know how you're noticing it affecting your life. How you may notice that your consciousness is changing, your mind is changing, your experience of life, what you're creating in your life is changing. Let us know what is occurring for you with the practice. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Sat Nam.